So I started out, I was born into a strong Christian household. Like, we always went to church every day, or not every day, but every week. And we started out in Trinity Baptist, which is downtown. And it was my first experience at a real, like, home church, and that's where I got my feeling for what a home church is. And then some stuff happened, and then it kind of shut down, so we moved churches to Celebration. And then there it was all right. Like, we still went to church for like services, but it really wasn't the same feeling as Trinity. Like, I never got the same home feeling as Trinity. But so after that, moved to Oklahoma, and then from then on, I never really felt the same feeling as a home church from then on. And then I'll get back to that point later. But so we moved to Oklahoma, and then I kind of went through a social and cultural shock. Social in the way that, like, I didn't know anybody there, and it was just me, and I had to actually make friends, because since then before then, I had friends that I knew my whole life, so like I didn't really ever need to make friends. So that was my first experience doing that. And then culture shock in a way that it was just different than Marion, Ohio. Like, I always felt in Marion, I was kind of the outcast, because like I went to church and was Christian. Like, it's almost like kind of the minority in Marion, I feel like. But in Oklahoma, almost everyone was Christian, and like everyone went to church, and you're more the minority if you didn't. So it shone a different light on it, which I liked a lot. But freshman year, I was seen as the quiet kid, didn't really talk in any of my classes. So I joined Life Church, which is kind of a mega church, and after that, I prayed a lot, trying to get my be able to be social, because that was almost essential to doing it, to being there. And so I prayed a lot about it. And then sophomore year, God helped me open up and went through all that praying, and helped me find a great friend group. And then that next year, in sophomore year, I went to Falls Creek, and then I actually learned how to have a strong relationship with God, because I didn't really know how to have a really, really strong relationship with God until that point. So it showed me a different couple ways of like devotionals and different things and how to become closer with God. So I actually had a relationship at that point. And then moved back to Ohio, and then started going to Family Life Church for services, but I never got involved with the youth group. And then Caitlin brought me here to youth group, and it's been the closest thing I have been to a home church since I moved to Ohio. So it's a great feeling. And then in Chicago, for the Chicago mission trip, I learned how to serve God, which was a big deal. So I actually learned how to go out and do all the things that I've learned throughout my life and actually apply them to different things in different situations. And then I got baptized on that trip, and so that was great. Chris baptized me.
Love you, Noah. I love you.
And then since then, the closest I've been to the Lord, and been doing devotionals ever since then. And that's about it.